Welcome back to yet another episode of the skill move tutorial series where I show you how, where and when to perform a skill move. Today we are learning the scoop turn, or preferably the 4-star skiller variation.
Griezmann, 3 men around him to somehow find some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for him. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We talked about AussieFIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
The scoop turn, quite easy lads, you just really need to know how to perform a fake shot, but for this variation, especially with 4-star skillers, you need to be standing still. How do you do this in a quick fashion? Hit them with a fake shot stop, if you like, there'll be a tutorial on the channel on that, or tap L1, that's a good way of standing still immediately. Other ways are pretty much just trying to hold the shield button, that will stop the player pretty quickly. Just a way to allow your player as a 4-star skiller to stop and stand still. Then you need to perform the fake shot, and that's just simply cross, shoot with pass afterwards, and you're pointing in a direction with the left analog stick, and the player will do a scoop away from the defender or even beat the defender. That's really a good way of doing it as well, but that's how you perform it though. Let's get into where and when you should perform this. The scoop turn best used in areas such as the wing and also inside the box. Probably not so much in the midfield, although you could use it. I would prefer you guys use this skill move on the wing where it's more effective, and well, I would say more preferably in the box. If you can restrict it to in the box, I would highly recommend that. The reason being is you can have the ball, received into the possession of your striker, whoever you've got up top, and as long as they've got 4-star skill moves, if they're standing relatively still, hit them with the fake shot button and basically they will do the scoop turn. A good way of registering this though, if you're struggling with the player actually doing the scoop turn, you can hold L2 or LT on Xbox and the player will perform the scoop turn better essentially. But yeah, that's pretty much where on the pitch in my opinion, but let's get into actually when you need to use this. The best time to use a scoop turn in FIFA 22 is 100% when you have your back to goal, the defender is on you, but you still want to get a shot off. Best way of doing that is quickly doing a scoop turn to then quickly have a shot, and that's why I like using this. Is they're standing still facing the opposite direction, you can do a scoop turn completely the opposite way, and you do that by obviously holding the left analog stick to the opposite direction of where they're facing. Okay, so 6 o'clock, alright, and yeah, basically the player will do a full scoop turn around the defender's feet and then they can get a shot off. Okay, the other good time about this also is when you're on the wing, you're standing still, you can do a scoop turn along the wing to then burst off and hold that sprint button. It's very, very good for doing that, and it catches your opponent off guard. Sometimes they can't read it. It's very good for bursting off into the distance, if you know what I mean, and getting that speed boost off quickly so that you can start running and sprinting off. But that's pretty much a good time when you should use it, lads. You can obviously use it any time, but they're the preferable ones for me. If I was going to give it a rating, I mean, it'd be similar to every year because it's always overpowered. Okay, I'd probably give it a good 3.75 to 4 stars out of 5 because it is quite useful in my opinion. But that will signal the end of the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of the above, lads. I do tutorials on those platforms, so go and check them out. Okay, the links are all in the description down below. As always though, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, and goodbye.